America West Arena, Game 5. The Suns up 3-1. And here are your Microsoft starting lineups, and Drexler will start.
Well, I think the key matchup to watch tonight, Gary, is Robert Horry on Charles Barkley.
Person had 16 points Sunday. Doesn't get the shot to go. Hakeem with a rebound. AC Green has taken his play up about 2 notches since they've come into the playoffs. Here's Hakeem to the hole. After that air ball, he decided to go a little closer this time. How about that? After missing only one launch at 3 early in a ball game, just to leave his trademark, the rebound to Olajuwon.
Keep your team focused and purposeful when you are facing a team that has a great lob there. I'm sorry I missed that, but when you have a guy like
Barkley now with 8 points in the ball game, 18-15 with 3:34 left in the first quarter. Olajuwon, he has such balance when he spins out to shoot the ball.
You're right.
Suns by 1, 20-19. Olajuwon, quick catch, quick shoot, and Tisdale could do nothing with it.
No, that's the dream shake. There's no way you can stop it. He has to stop himself. He has to miss that.
Olajuwon leading everybody in scoring in the playoffs, over 32 points a game. That ball will be off of Houston in this ball game thus far. 1:51 left now in this first quarter. The double on Hakeem. Kenny Smith with a tray. And I tell you, when he shoots 24-20, biggest lead of the game for Houston. Kevin tries to answer, rebound by Olajuwon. Kevin Johnson working to an open space, not there. Olajuwon with a rebound. KJ 3 of 6 in the first quarter. In that first quarter, Houston attempted 11 threes. They hit 4. Tisdale can't get it to go. First half, Shays from outside. And the big guys, Klein and Shays, are not able to hit.
Wants to play up-tempo, so if both teams play it, it's going to be a lot of points put up tonight.
Well, there's a lot said about Game 4. The Houston wore down late, and Sam Cassell comes in and attempt behind the line for Houston. And we still have 9:20 to go in the first half. Horry with a follow.
Worried about his team, but he simply made a great move, I thought, by getting high post centers.
One of the reasons they did all that is to play this team here, Houston, who beat them last year in the semifinals 4-3, and they thought that a 45-42 count. Chucky Brown inside, and Olajuwon with the follow.
I like the idea of Houston penetrating, putting pressure on the Houston defense. Stop being such a nice guy and taking care of everybody. Go out and do what you do best.
He's taken 7 shots in the game and hit 4, coming off of that 43-point performance on Sunday. Here's Hakeem, and Hakeem, who had to sit down with 3 fouls in the second quarter, comes out and hits points 13 and 14. 53-51, the Suns by 2. Drexler bounces into Wesley Person. High arching shot. Hakeem with a putback. So the 2 former University. Person had his shot changed by Horry, but Green is there. He missed it. And Houston away from the double team. Looks like the Spurs are going to close out that series. They're up by 4%. Not bad from the line either. 88. Suns by 1, 62-61. Olajuwon against Shays. A big step. He draws a foul. He got the basket, and this is the first lead of the second half now for the Rockets. 63-62. They trailed at halftime by 2.
Well, Hakeem has been having problems when the pass is made from the corner. Watch the defender. You can't see him there. There he's in the picture, Wesley Person. That's why he can't move back to the dream shake. So he had to work his way through traffic and get the hook up.
Tied at 64. Cassell in the lineup now in the backcourt along with Kenny Smith. He dumps it into Hakeem against Shays, and a patented baseline jumper.
Yeah, that time the pass came in for Charles to explode. He's got to get the ball. They've just got to make up their mind to run some offense through him.
Here's Cassell from the corner. That's a 3, and Sam Cassell, see if he takes Cassell inside. He does, but good help defense that time. Pass intended for Klein. He retrieves it. Missed the shot. Well, you know, it's tough to come back, though, down 3-1. Look at this, only 4 teams in history. The last was the Boston Celtics. They went on that year to win the NBA title. Tried 4 threes. He's hit all 4 of them against the Rockets. He hit 4 the entire. Ahead it comes to Person. Person to the trailing Green. To KJ. What a defensive job by Dan Marley.
That was a great example of giving the ball off to the best finisher. KJ's a great finisher, even though he was the smaller man.
The crowd on their feet. 8 seconds left in the quarter. Olajuwon trying to quiet the crowd, and that will. Hakeem coming through again. Marley with a 3. Boy, that could come at a good time for the Suns. They'll find him back on track.
He's got such great range, and when he gets going, the crowd gets going.
Into Olajuwon, a 4-point lead for the Suns. Hakeem answers with a 2. What a graceful, athletic type move as he comes across the paint. Brown, and Kevin this time doesn't get the roll. Rebound Olajuwon. Moving, always penetrating. There's a fronting movement by Klein. Hakeem caught it anyway and draws the foul.
Just a few minutes ago for a few seconds with
Mario Ellie. How about San Antonio step? Ainge with a 3, short. A game that's just been incredulous down the end as neither team able to score well. The Rockets just throwing up blanks, having chance after chance to continue their season, but they have one more opportunity now.
Well, it's very mysterious that that man, Hakeem Olajuwon, has not taken the responsibility for the last shots. He's had opportunities to take the dream shake move, the spin move to the baseline. He's turned them down for drives to the middle. I don't feel he was necessarily forced that way. If you're Rudy T, you're saying, we got to go to the man. He was the MVP in the league last year. He's got to make it happen.
They get it into Ellie. You see the time remaining. Horry into Olajuwon. Olajuwon trying to tie it up and does. At 92, 8.2 seconds, the Suns get a timeout. So Olajuwon now with 29 points. He's attempted 30 field goals, and he's connected on 13 of them.
If you're Rudy T and you're in that huddle, I'm going to tell you, Gary, what he was saying. He was looking only at Hakeem Olajuwon. He was looking in his eyes, and he says, hey, big man, where have you been? You turned down 3 crunchers before, and you got to talk tough to him sometimes, and you say, we'll live with what you do.
That is the first points for the Rockets in the last 7 minutes and 10 seconds. And they went to Hakeem the Dream, the guy who has carried the Rockets on their shoulders to the World Championship a year ago, as well as this year. 3, Kevin out to Wesley Person. It's on the way, and we're going to overtime. Horry off to Drexler. Drexler limited minutes tonight because of all the flu problems. Here's Hakeem backing in on Shays. 6 seconds, 5. Hakeem, tough shot.
That time Drexler slid to the corner, but
Houston is still alive. The reigning world champions are still alive for another day, and it'll be Thursday in the Summit in Houston. As Houston coming in here, able to throttle the Phoenix Suns team 103-97, ending a 9-game home winning streak for Phoenix, and they now have staved off another elimination game. This is a difficult team, maybe arguably the most difficult team in sports to eliminate, the Houston Rockets.
Well, another thing, Gary, they gave them life. They gave life to the Rockets. This is a proud contingent. And now they're going into that locker room, and they're feeling really good about themselves.
Well, the guy
right now.
didn't feel good at the